So Danny did this last season. Last season, Danny said we had so many cup finals to go. And he's done it this season. He's now gone. We got 9 cup finals to go. Some months ago, he said he wanted to get to 50-point marks as soon as possible. And he believes anything is possible now. Anything can happen. So Danny's gone on to say, hopefully it's the next 3 points in the next game. He said, what's next? Now that we've hit the 50-point hurdle, have been leaped. Of course, we have our 4 goals to get to 50 points as soon as possible. Some people smiled a little bit when I spoke of this, but I know where we were last year, to be there now with the group is a big improvement, and it improved together. It is outstanding. This is the outstanding front. They're my players. The reason I love my players, they give strong mentality. They never give up and they never complain about things. There's some things we could discuss, but we go on again. But he had talked about this whole thing as going into the thing of going, we have 9 cup finals now. He said we have 51 points, which means we are safe, I think. Now we have 9 finals. Now we must take every final step by step. Then we'll see what our direction, our journey goes. In this league, anything is possible. It can create moments. You can have a run, but the next 3 points are important. And I think this is something that I do like. I like the idea between us going that we are a team that can go on and do this and do really well and try and just make anything possible now. Having that kind of thing, one of the things Danny said, he said that the shackles, he wants the shackles off. And maybe we are going to do that. But remember, liking, sharing and subscribing helps the channel. It's good for the algorithm when you like. Sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing helps the channel grow and shows me that you're enjoying the content. I think we're on 4,446 or 47. I want to get to that 4,450 soon. But I also want to get to 4,500. That'd be really good to do. If we can do that, start getting on that road to 5k. The quicker we get to 5k, the better. But also, you've got to remember the things that we did in that game versus Norwich, where players stepped up. One of the players that stepped up really well was Josh Windass. Josh Windass stepped up, played well, got an assist, got in a goal. He said, to be fair, I don't know how we won that after the first half. It was looking back. We said in the dressing room, we came out and second 3 against Middlesbrough. We thought we could do it again, and lucky how it turned up. They changed the formation as well. And I think Danny does this thing where he kind of sets up a little bit timid and then knows he's got the players to bring them back into it. And that's the thing. I think he trusts his players to do this. And it's interesting to see that he got that. So if it doesn't go right in the original way he sets up, he knows he can set up a different way and change it. He's always changing something, which I like. One of the interesting things, only 5 players in the Championship have now contributed more goals and assists than Windass, which is on 16. Windass, biggest contributor in the league so far in his career, with 20 goals in 2015-2016 with Atkinson Stanley, 2017-18 with Rangers, and he'll be wanting to get more if he can, which will be good for him. It'll do confidence good going into the derby, knowing he got that. And remember what got said to Gassama, you owe me one now. So he will be wanting to really go for it and make sure he can try and get as many goals as humanly possible. He'd love one in the derby, let's be honest. Windass getting a goal in the derby, he would absolutely love it. He'd dine on that, knowing that he got that goal. But hopefully he can. That'd be something that'd be good to see if he can. But also we've got the thing is, like, Barry Bannon has said that this derby very much like Celtic, Rangers, Glasgow. It's working class people who are very passionate about their football. They work hard for their money and make their family life better. I remember that in Glasgow, a massive rivalry in football. Same here. People going to work and family day to day. That's why I settled here really quickly. I love rivalry between 2 teams. I grew up as a Celtic fan, and I took all the strategy away. It needs to keep football because as an edge game, but the City have been amazing for me and my family. It's been at the club for 10 years now, and it's been incredible. But he said he kind of liked having that little bit of hatred. He liked it a little bit. It gives it a little bit of kind of to wind people up. It's something he plays on. And like you said, on the flip side, he's adored by the blue side of Sheffield, and that's the only thing that mattered to him. It doesn't matter if he's hated by the other side. What mattered to him is the blue side that like him. And the thing is, he noticed, he gets it, he understands it. He gets it from being a Celtic fan, from being a Celtic player to a point when they probably did the youth team stuff. You got to remember being at Villa and the Villa Birmingham situation, Villa Wolves always had that in there. Well, he's always been at teams where there've been big rivalries, like there've been huge rivalries, and that's something I think he can take a lot of. What's the word I want to use? A lot of inspiration and know-how going into this one. Hopefully he's okay. By the way, people were asking what is the situation with Barry. Danny did say he came off because he said he felt tired, and I think that's all it was. But we'll see. At the end of the day, this is what I will say about it. At the end of the day, I think we're in a really good position. We're getting back-to-back away wins, 6 points. If we can go into the international break picking up 8 points and having that little break and then coming in and just going, let's just go for it, what we got to lose, it could be a really good, exciting end to the season. But let's see, we've got to make that happen and see how it goes. But again, I said it last night on the stream. 1 minute I'm out of it and I'm like, oh, we're done, we can't do it. The next minute it pulled me back in. And it's very much similar to what happened last season. Last season, I had bits where I thought we were down and out and we're done. But then we managed to pull it back. And I think it's one of those things where Danny likes this kind of thing. I think he's able to get the players up for a little bit more where he can go, look, we got this. And I think he found that's something he can do well. So let's see. Hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can go on and get all 3 points at the weekend. It will be tough. It will be a very tough game. We know this. We've got a lot of players out. They've got a couple of players out and some players that are doubts. So we'll see what the lineup is like for Sunday for both sides. But at the end of the day, if we can turn up and play how we've done recently, then fantastic. Great. We'll push on. And there'll be a lot of other teams looking at this. Leeds and Burnley will be wanting us to get a win. And because the table could be completely different for Sheffield United come match day on Sunday. And it's the game that you go into. Let's see what happens. See if we get all 3 points and stuff. But we've got a press conference tomorrow. We'll have a roundup Friday night. Maybe Saturday evening. I haven't decided yet. I might do the roundup Saturday. You'll have a preview as well on Saturday, and then we go into the match day Sunday, and then we'll have manager thoughts Monday, along with debrief, and then whatever videos I find during the holiday to do. International break. So we'll see. But yeah, it should be a really good game on Sunday, hopefully for us, and getting all 3 points.